Hi, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about 5 tips to control your own ego. Hi, my name is Nailita, and in this channel, we talk about spirituality and manifestations and being a better version of yourself. So, self development with yoga, meditation, and a lot of mindset because, end of the day, and starting of the day, it starts with the mind. So, how can you let go of your ego and actually control your ego? Point number one is stop getting offended. Are you one of those people that if somebody talks to you at a different rude kind of way, you get really offended? That is because you have an ego. Other people's behavior has got nothing to do with you, it's completely their thing. And when you let others' energy affect you, it actually weakens your own energy. So do not let anybody else affect your energy, and don't let anyone offend you. It's their energy, nothing to do with you. Just don't receive it and you will not get offended. Point number two is you are not your reputation. You are not your reputation and your achievements. Who are you is not your reputation, like what others perceive you as, what others think you are. When you start associating yourself with those things, then you stop growing and you stop experimenting and going in the uncomfortable zone. Remember, when you started it all, you were literally like nobody at that time, so you were having lesser inhibitions and lesser hesitations to experiment, try new things. And yeah, like if you got a job, you wouldn't hesitate to get another job with a better pay. And then if you would get, after working there, if you get a higher pay, you go somewhere else and you would not hesitate after that. But it has also been found that after a certain level of growth and success, a person kind of like stops himself and then he does not grow more because he stops taking risks and he gets settled because of the fact that he attaches himself with a particular reputation. So do not put yourself in a box. Do not think that you are your reputation. No, you're not that. You can keep growing, you can keep trying new things, but be grateful for your achievements. It's very important that you are grateful for your achievements and you don't let them define you. You don't let them make you who you are. आप अपने अचीवमेंट्स को एक ग्रेटिट्यूड के तरीके से देखोगे तो आप फील करेंगे कि जो भी आपने अचीव करा है इट्स गुड इनफ एंड यू शुड से वेरी गुड, वेल डन. You should not wait for anyone else to do it for you, but you should do it for yourself. That way you will be in a place of self love and not ego, and letting go of the ego. We all have it sometimes probably, but being self aware and improving yourself, that's like the best thing to do, right? Point number three is you should know when to stop. It's very important to know when you should be stopping because your ego will never let you stop. It will never let you stop. No matter what you've achieved, no matter what you've done, it will always ask you to do more and more and more and more. तो कहीं ना कहीं एक फाइन बैलेंस ड्रॉ करना पड़ता है जिसमें कि आप खुद को बोल सकते हो कि बस अब मैंने काफ़ी सब कर लिया है, अब नहीं. एंड यू शुड बी एबल टू स्टॉप द वर्क. ऐसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल बहुत सारे लोगों का दिन 5 बजे ख़त्म हो जाता है आफ्टर वर्क, एंड दे टेक दैट टाइम आउट फॉर self care, for self love, and taking it as a personal space. When you're an entrepreneur, of course, it does not get over at 5. It can go on for a very, very long time. It can be like till like 4 o'clock. What am I saying? 4 a.m. in the morning, or like, yeah, it can be. The schedule can be quite crazy, right? But even at that time, one should know that when to stop. In like microwaves also, like when to stop. रुकना, इनफ हुआ, आज के लिए काफ़ी है, वेल डन, और रुक के नेक्स्ट करना आगे के लिए. फिफ्थ पॉइंट इज डोंट बी सुपीरियर. डोंट बी सुपीरियर. खुद को औरों से बेटर हूँ, ज़्यादा हूँ, मैं ज़्यादा अच्छा हूँ, अच्छी हूँ, ऐसे नहीं सोचना, बिकॉज दैट इज़ अ रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ ईगो. Authentic leaders never think of themselves as superior to anybody. They are motivating, they raise people, they let people be their best self. They're not insecure of anyone else. कोई और अच्छा करता है तो उसको शाबाशी देना या उसको अप्रिशिएट करना, उसको वेल डन बोलना, उससे आप छोटे नहीं होते हो. और आप कभी भी खुद को किसी से ज़्यादा नहीं समझो तो वो ज़्यादा बेटर रहता है, तो फिर आपका ईगो मतलब नहीं आ रहा है। जब आप खुद को लोगों से ज़्यादा बेटर समझते हो उसका मतलब आपके अंदर ईगो है, और वो हमें कंट्रोल करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ईगो इज़ नॉट अ गुड थिंग। सेल्फ लव इज, सेल्फ एस्टीम इज, बट नॉट ईगो। बिकॉज वो जान ना जाने में बहुत सारे लोगों में आ जाता है, इट्स वेरी नेचुरल, बट इट्स जस्ट दैट हमें खुद पता होना चाहिए। और हम खुद जब खुद को असेस करते हैं, हम जब खुद को बेटर बनाते रहते हैं, तो परमात्मा, गॉड और यूनिवर्स हमें और मैनिफेस्टेशंस हमारे हेल्प करते हैं, और हमारा ब्लॉकेजेस नहीं रहता है। तो वी शुड नॉट जस्ट बिकम worse version of ourselves, right? We should always try to become a better version of ourselves. And fifth point is, you're not always right. Just don't think that you're always right. Like हमेशा मैं सही हूँ, ये गलत मतलब पर्सपेक्टिव है। हर चीज़ के दो स्टोरीज होते हैं। देयर कैन बी टू वेज टू लुक एट समथिंग, एक आपका स्टोरी, एक सामने वाले का। तो बीइंग रेडी टू लिसन टू द अदर पर्सन, एक्सेप्टिंग दैट हाँ हो सकता है, आई कैन बी रॉन्ग ऑल्सो। लाइक व्हाट इज़ द डिफिकल्ट थिंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट आई कैन ऑल्सो बी रॉन्ग। उसमें कुछ मतलब मैं एक ह्यूमन हूँ, मैं रॉन्ग हो सकती हूँ। आप मतलब यू नो यू आर ए ह्यूमन, यू कैन बी रॉन्ग समटाइम्स. So if you are open towards that, that means you are not always thinking that I'm right. That way you will not be in that stern and very rigid energy. Then that becomes very difficult to handle, because just imagine relationships become very tough, because आप कभी भी एक्सेप्ट नहीं करोगे कि आपकी भी गलती हो सकती है, आप भी सॉरी बोल सकते हो, आप भी बेटर कर सकते हो। तो इट्स किसी और को बोलने की ज़रूरत है, खुद के साथ का चीज़ है। एंड इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वी बी इन अ प्लेस एवरी डे, खुद को क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करना और खुद नेगेटिव रास्ते पे भी नहीं जाना। सेल्फ लव इन अ गुड सेल्फ लव इज़ अ गुड इमोशन, बट ईगो इज़ नॉट। एंड सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस इज़ गुड, but self-confidence is good, but arrogance is not, right? There's a fine line. So you can be very confident and you can express your views and you can speak about your things, but at the same time if you are like arrogant and you think that only you are right, and you're rude, and because of your achievements and you've made so much money and all of the material wealth you've got, and you start getting rude and stuff, now that's going on the negative side. So that assessment, I think it's very important that we have on a regular basis, and we keep checking it on ourselves. So I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, then don't hesitate in liking this and hitting the subscribe button. And if you've not subscribed yet, and I'm Narita, and I like making content which is um, which is nice, which helps in self development, which connects us with the higher self, that is spirituality, and manifesting our dream life. I hope you liked it, and I hope that you get all the happiness that you deserve, and everything that you want comes to you once you are in a space of self love. And you can attract it when you love yourself, when you are having deep faith and you believe in God, you meditate, and things come easily to you at that time. So you don't have to push it, you don't have to rush it, you don't have to feel anxious, anxiety, stress. These things are going to just make your life bad, and don't get into that energy. As Neville Goddard says, that you have to be what you want to attract, you have to be what you want to be. Like you have to start feeling that energy, and that's why it's very important that we stay in a positive frame of mind and a higher vibration. And also as insulating yourself, making boundaries also. You should be able to say no as well if it does not feel good to you, and that is respecting yourself and respecting the other person too, when you are able to say no. Having good boundaries, taking good care of your health, by eating right, exercising, and yeah, just trying to be a better version of yourself. The more you want to be better, you just end up becoming a higher version, and that's amazing, right? So I will post a new video next day, and I hope you liked it. Bye.